Okay, so this is what I understand with your current setup. You have an image in various screen, and then the common thing about them is you have like if drop down that selected text that name is equals to maybe Tanzania, then the photo will be visible, and then if not, it will be gone. So let's try. So I have two screens here. Let's not use screen one. So we go to screen three. If it's USA, if we go back to screen 2, the picture of the duck is gone. Now, if we go back to screen 3 again and then change it to Tanzania, if we go back to screen 2 now, then the photo is there. So that's the main concept. But this is not best practice for setting up controls, because this means that even when you're up, like sometimes when the app loads, it actually just loads the things that you need. But since you are referencing information from another screen, what will happen is that whenever it accesses screen 2, at the back end, it still has to load screen 3 because it needs some properties from items that can be found only in the screen 3. So alternative way of doing it should be like this. You have to set this thing called global variable. So this is what I'll be showing now. Um, to declare a global variable, it's advisable that you do it in the on start, since this is something that you need when the upload. So let's start doing it. And then on start, let's just use the function set and then our variable name. Let's say var show photo. And then we can put it by default as true, and then just that line. Set var show true. So what happened is that when your app loads, it will make the var show photo to true value. So if we click here, you see it's still blank because we haven't loaded the app yet. So like to simulate something when the app loads, you can just click here and then run on start. So once that's clicked, it will run this line, and then what happens is now it's gonna be var show photo into true. So next part would be changing the visible property of your image. So earlier, this one is dependent with the drop-down selection. Now you can just delete it and then change it to var show photo. So this means it's gonna be showing. So how do we control the variable? So let's go to screen number 3. And then in here, we just have this one. And then what we will do is that every time the value of the selected item is changed, we will do a change in the value of the show var photo. So what we can do is we will do like this, set show, this one, var show photo. We set it. So we set a condition like if, since we're doing it within the drop down, we can just call it self dot selected text dot name is equals to Tanzania, then it's true. However, if it's not Tanzania, then it's false. And we close our if, and that's it. So let's try. So let's play it. So screen 2 right now is still showing. Let's try to change the value to USA. And then, oh there, so it's gone. And let's try again. So it's there. So that's how you should practice in setting up controls. So make sure that as much as possible, you try to isolate them within one screen. By the way, just in case you are wondering why I use name. You see, I'm using this name here. It's because the property on this item is just something that I use. So I have this one. So if ever you have a different source of data, you can just use maybe the word result or that value for that's for the code in this part. Okay, so that's the end.